I have a question for the individuals in the Lord's church.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Since we're talking about feminine attire, when are you all gonna get on Pastor Jackie Hill Perry's case about her masculine attire?
Where? Man, y'all gotta cut a brother in on that, man. Let me be down, man. Hey, we'll split it 3 ways.
Welcome back to another episode on Global Impact. I'm your host, Jay Wills. Shout out to Dawson Speaks TV. This is a reaction to Dawson Speaks TV's video on Michael Todd and Jackie Perry. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. But before we do that, don't forget to smash that like button. You feel me? Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to turn on that bell so that you're notified when I drop something. Let's go.
Now let's just talk for a little bit. I was reading an article over at the Christian Post, and a big shout out to the Christian Post. They are the post with the most, and definitely big ups to Leonardo Blair, the senior reporter over there. He stays on the wall and continues to give us these great stories, and we appreciate you for that, sir. At least I do. I appreciate it. Now the article was about Pastor Michael Todd receiving backlash for wearing feminine attire. Now, Pastor Michael Todd, who in my opinion pulls stunts. Yes, he pulls stunts all the time to get attention, which is why I think this is the first time that I've ever done a video on him, and I've been doing YouTube for many, many years. And I think what did it for me when it comes to Pastor Michael Todd is when he did the demonstration with his brother on the pulpit, when he put saliva on his brother's face.
Yeah, that was
I was
trifling.
done. I was like, bro, there ain't that much demonstration in the world.
Ain't that much demonstration in the world. This boy go overboard with everything that he do.
Just preach the word. We don't need all of that. So I get why many people criticize Pastor Michael Todd, because he comes across as an attention-seeking individual. Now, last Sunday, Pastor Michael Todd began a new series called Mustard, the seed that can change everything. The message aims to teach his followers about the 5 things on which they shouldn't waste their faith. However, viewers and people online really didn't pay attention to the message. They were paying attention to his attire. Now, Pastor Michael Todd was wearing wide-leg black slacks, a form-fitting black tank or t-shirt with a mustard-colored leather short-sleeve button-up shirt over it, and mustard-colored and black-colored snakeskin boots that some viewers described as high heels.
That's
now, on
what it
social
is.
media, people
That's
let
what that
Pastor
is.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Todd have it. Yes, they did. I mean, they went off on his attire, saying that he looked like an auntie, and some even said stop wearing women's clothing. But come on, you all. This is what Pastor Michael Todd wants. He loves the attention.
Yeah, he do.
Now, Pastor Michael Todd is a married man with a lovely family. There he is with his beautiful wife right there, Natalie Todd, and we haven't heard any rumors about anything going on in their marriage. Again, Pastor Michael Todd pulls stunts like this one because it draws an audience to whatever message he's preaching, and many pastors do that now.
I don't know why, man.
But I want to switch gears for a minute. You know, shake this topic up a little bit. Since the Super Saints on social media had a problem with Pastor Michael Todd's attire, and my buddies over at the Christian Post wrote this lovely article which is available to the masses, I have a question for the individuals in the Lord's church. Since we're talking about feminine attire, when are you all gonna get on Pastor Jackie Hill Perry's case about her masculine attire?
We gotta be well-rounded in the kingdom, huh?
Take a breath. I can hear somebody saying, Dawson, I ain't know you were going here. Well, fasten your seatbelts because I got more. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Pastor Jackie Hill Perry is an ex-gay minister who was thrust into the religious limelight because she was delivered from same-sex attraction, allegedly. Now, I know she has a husband and that she is one of the poster kids for the ex-gay movement, along with Pastor Donnie and many others. Now, side note, I know there are individuals who believe in the ex-gay movement and those who don't. I don't believe in it. I believe that people make a decision based on their religious belief and they choose not to act on their desires. But your attraction never changes even if you don't act on it. And if you backslide, you're not going to backslide with the opposite sex. You're going to go back to what you were doing before, what you were used to. Now, that's a debate for another day. Let me get back to my topic. And I know people gonna say, Dawson, I don't agree with you on that. You gotta remember, I work in the social service field. I've seen too many women in the Lord's church walk into health departments down here and into clinics I've worked in, and they've had stories of how they thought these men were so-called delivered. Yeah, he was delivered, all right. He delivered you something grandma's soap can't wash off.
Oh, my Lord.
Let me go on. Whenever I have seen Pastor Jackie Hill Perry in interviews or clips of her online, since we're talking about feminine attire when you all were talking about Pastor Michael Todd, there's nothing dainty, soft, or feminine about Pastor Jackie Hill Perry's attire.
It ain't.
I'm being honest. I don't want to hear, well, Dawson, she's a tomboy. That's a bunch of BS. The church, especially the Holiness Church, they don't believe in tomboy and tomgirl mess. That's of the world. Come on, church. If you're going to be strict on Pastor Michael Todd, Pastor Donnie, what about Pastor Jackie Hill Perry? If she is so-called delivered.
And please don't get in my comments talking about she ain't no pastor. She is a figure, a leader, whatever you want to call it. She preaches. So I don't care if she's a pastor or not. So don't get in my comments talking about she ain't no pastor. We all know that.
If she is so-called delivered, why does she still look like her past? Why is the residue still on her? Come on, church, wake up! Many individuals in the church have so much to say when you see a man dressing or acting a certain way. But when it's a woman, you turn your head.
Wow.
If you're gonna criticize,
That's a fact. When it's the woman, they turn their heads. When it's the man, oh, he getting it. He getting it.
Pastor Michael Todd's attire,
That's a
his
fact.
mannerisms, then what about Pastor Jackie Hill Perry's attire and her mannerism and other women who dress and act the same way in the Lord's church?
Yeah.
Why is she allowed to get into the Lord's pulpit looking like she's about to go out to recess, mountain climbing, or to engage in a game of tug of war? I'm serious. Take a breath. Answer that question. Some of you all were so hard on Pastor Michael Todd for the way he was dressed. And many of you all go after men in the church who you all deem to be soft or zesty, and God ain't called us to such nastiness. So my question to you is, who's gonna go talk to her about the way she dresses?
Oh my.
Because I'm gonna be honest, the way this world is today, these people gonna tell you the truth. The people that she's trying to proselytize, especially those in certain groups, they're gonna look at her and say, why should I change? You're a stud just like me.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Lord in heaven. Whew.
Now I'm closing. But again, if we're gonna call out Pastor Michael Todd, who I think did this because he pulled stunts and he wanted attention. But to my point, if we're gonna call out men in the church who dress the way Pastor Michael Todd dressed that Sunday, which one of you mothers, sisters in the church are gonna go tap Pastor Jackie Hill Perry on the shoulder and say, woman of God, come here, let me talk to you. If you are delivered, I mean truly delivered, you need to show some signs on the inside and the outside, because the world is looking at the total package, not just what comes out of your mouth.
Deuteronomy 22:5, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. Do we still believe in it, or is that done away with too? 1 Timothy 2:9, likewise also that women should adorn themselves in respectable apparel, with modesty and self-control, not with braided hair and gold or pearls or costly attire, but with what is proper for women who profess godliness with good works. And if we want to be technically clear, verse 12 say, I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man. We see that with Jackie Hill Perry. But who am I? Just somebody that loves the scriptures.